I got my hands on a document Honda doesn't want you to see. An internal service bulletin that's been circulating among Honda dealerships but never shared publicly. A document that exposes a critical engine defect affecting hundreds of thousands of Hondas on the road right now. And Honda is quietly fixing it, under warranty without issuing a formal recall or notifying owners. I've been a Honda technician for over 15 years, and when I first saw this document, I couldn't believe Honda was keeping it under wraps. They know about this problem, they've known for years, but they're not telling customers unless those customers specifically complain and bring the car in. Why? Because a formal recall would cost them hundreds of millions of dollars and destroy their reputation for reliability. So instead, they're handling it quietly, fixing cars that come in with symptoms, and hoping the rest of the owners never figure it out. Today, I'm exposing exactly what this leaked document reveals, which Honda models are affected, what the defect actually is, and how to get Honda to fix it for free before your warranty expires. By the end of this video, you'll know if your Honda is at risk, what symptoms to watch for, and exactly what to say at the dealership to get the repair covered. This is information Honda absolutely does not want going public, but you deserve to know the truth. Let's get started. What the leaked document says. Alright, here's what this internal Honda service bulletin reveals. Technical Service Bulletin Number 2, 1-078, Engine Block Porosity, Coolant Seepage. Translation: Honda engines from 2016 to 2020 have defective engine blocks with microscopic holes that allow coolant to leak. This isn't a gasket issue. This isn't a hose problem. This is a manufacturing defect in the engine block itself. Here's what's happening. During the casting process, tiny air pockets formed in the aluminum engine block. These pockets create pathways for coolant to seep through the block material. Over time, coolant leaks from these microscopic passages, either externally, visible under the car, or internally, into the combustion chamber. The document specifically mentions porosity in the cylinder block deck surface and coolant seepage at the block/head interface. In plain English, your engine block has holes in it, and coolant is leaking through. The leaked bulletin instructs dealerships to verify coolant loss with no visible external leaks, check for white exhaust smoke, coolant burning, perform a cylinder leak, down test. If porosity is confirmed, replace the entire engine block under warranty. Do not inform customers about widespread nature of defect. Process warranty claim under goodwill adjustment rather than formal recall. That last part is the smoking gun. Honda is telling dealerships to fix this as individual goodwill cases, not as a systemic defect. Why? Because if they admit it's widespread, they're legally required to issue a recall, and that would be a PR nightmare. Which Honda models are affected? According to the leaked document and my own experience, here are the affected models. 2016 to 2020, Honda Civic, 1.5T engine. 2017 to 2020, Honda CR-V, 1.5T engine. 2018 to 2020, Honda Accord, 1.5T engine. 2019 to 2020, Honda Insight, hybrid with Atkinson cycle engine. Notice a pattern. Most of these use the 1.5T turbocharged engine. This is the same engine with the oil dilution problem I covered in a previous video. Now we know there's another defect, porous engine blocks. Not every single engine has this defect. It depends on when your engine was cast and which foundry produced it. But thousands of engines are affected, and most owners have no idea how the defect happens. Let me explain how this manufacturing defect occurs. Honda casts engine blocks using a process called die casting. Molten aluminum is poured into molds and cooled rapidly to form the block. But if the cooling happens too fast, or if there's contamination in the aluminum, tiny air pockets get trapped in the metal. These pockets are microscopic, sometimes smaller than a human hair. You can't see them with the naked eye, but they create pathways through the block material. When the engine heats up and coolant circulates under pressure, 15 to 20 psi. That pressurized coolant finds these pathways and seeps through. Over time, the seepage gets worse as the engine goes through heat cycles. The aluminum expands and contracts, widening the pathways. Eventually, you start losing coolant, sometimes a little at a time, sometimes a lot. And here's the scary part. If coolant leaks into the combustion chamber, your engine can hydro-lock. Water doesn't compress like air. If enough coolant gets into a cylinder, the piston can't complete its stroke. The connecting rod bends or breaks. The engine is destroyed. That's why this defect is so serious. The symptoms you need to watch for. If your Honda has a porous engine block, here's what you'll notice. Symptom 1. Mysterious coolant loss. You check your coolant reservoir and it's low. You top it off. A week later, it's low again, but you don't see any puddles under the car. No visible leaks. The coolant just disappears. That's internal seepage through the block. Symptom 2. White smoke from the exhaust, especially on cold starts or after sitting overnight. White smoke means coolant is burning in the combustion chamber. That's a bad sign. Symptom 3. Sweet smell from the exhaust. Coolant has a sweet, syrupy smell. If your exhaust smells sweet, coolant is burning. Symptom 4. Engine overheating. If you're losing coolant internally, your engine can't regulate temperature properly. You'll see the temp gauge climb. Symptom 5. Rough idle or misfires. Coolant in the combustion chamber causes misfires. The spark plug can't ignite a mixture of fuel and coolant. You'll get a check engine light with misfire codes P0300, P0301, P0302, etc. Symptom 6. Milky oil. If coolant leaks into the crankcase, it mixes with your oil, creating a milky, frothy substance. Check your dipstick. If the oil looks like a chocolate milkshake, you've got coolant contamination. Symptom 7. Low coolant warning light. Your dashboard has a low coolant warning. If it keeps coming on even after topping off, you have a leak somewhere. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, your engine block might be porous. If you want to take your Honda maintenance to the next level and keep it running strong past 500,000 miles, I've put together a complete maintenance blueprint just for Honda owners. It covers every fluid change, every inspection interval, and every trick to maximize your engine's lifespan. Click the link in the description to get your copy of the 500,000 mile car maintenance blueprint for Honda. It's a game changer. Why Honda is hiding this? So why isn't Honda issuing a formal recall? 3 reasons. Reason 1. Cost. Replacing engine blocks on hundreds of thousands of vehicles would cost Honda $500 million to $1 billion. That's a massive financial hit. By handling it case by case as goodwill, they only pay for the engines that actually fail and get reported. Most owners never notice the problem or assume it's normal wear and tear. Reason 2. Reputation damage. Honda's brand is built on reliability. A massive engine recall would shatter that image. They'd rather fix it quietly and hope it doesn't blow up into a scandal. Reason 3. Legal liability. Once they issue a formal recall, they open themselves up to lawsuits. Owners can sue for diminished vehicle value, safety concerns, and punitive damages. By keeping it quiet, they limit their legal exposure. It's calculated risk management, and it's shady as hell. How to get Honda to fix it for free. If you suspect your Honda has this defect, here's exactly how to get it fixed under warranty. Step 1. Document your symptoms. Write down every symptom: coolant loss, white smoke, misfires, overheating. Take photos of your coolant level. Record video of white smoke from the exhaust. Document dates and mileage. Step 2. Check your warranty status. Most Honda engines are covered under a 5-year/60,000-mile powertrain warranty. Some models have extended warranties due to previous issues. Check with Honda using your VIN. If you're within warranty, you're covered. Step 3. Schedule an appointment at a Honda dealership. Don't go to an independent shop. This needs to be diagnosed and fixed by Honda. When you call, Say, I'm experiencing coolant loss with no visible leaks and white smoke from my exhaust. I've read about TSB 21-078 regarding engine block porosity, and I believe my car is affected. Mention the TSB number. This tells them you know what's going on. Step 4. Insist on a leak-down test. A leak-down test pressurizes each cylinder to check for internal leaks. If coolant is seeping through the block, the test will show pressure loss. This is the diagnostic proof Honda needs to approve the warranty claim. Step 5. Demand the repair under warranty. If the test confirms block porosity, tell them, "This is a manufacturing defect covered under my powertrain warranty. I expect Honda to replace the engine block at no cost." Don't accept a goodwill discount. It's not goodwill, it's a defect. Demand full coverage. Step 6. Escalate if they refuse. If the dealer says no, ask to speak to the service manager. If the manager says no, call Honda Corporate 1-800-999-1009. Explain the situation. Reference TSB 21-078. Demand coverage. If Honda Corporate refuses, mention you'll be filing a complaint with NHTSA and considering legal action. That usually gets their attention. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. What if you're out of warranty? If your Honda is out of warranty, you still have options. Option 1. Argue for a warranty extension. If your engine failed shortly after warranty expiration, Honda may extend coverage as a goodwill gesture. Call Honda Corporate and explain that a manufacturing defect caused the failure, not wear and tear. Be persistent. Escalate. Some people have gotten coverage up to 80,000 miles. Option 2. File a complaint with NHTSA. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration tracks defects and can force recalls if enough complaints are filed. Go to safercar.gov and file a complaint under Engine. The more complaints filed, the more pressure on Honda to issue a formal recall. Option 3. Join a class action lawsuit. There are already law firms investigating this issue. Google Honda engine porosity lawsuit and see if there's active litigation. If there is, you might be able to join and receive compensation. Option 4. Get a used engine. If Honda won't cover it and you can't sue, your cheapest option is a used engine from a junkyard. Cost: $1,500 to $3,000 installed. Make sure the replacement engine isn't from the same affected batch. Ask for the engine serial number and verify it's not a 2016 to 2021.5T. Option 5. Trade it in while it still runs. If your engine is showing early symptoms but hasn't failed yet, trade it in before it dies. You'll take a loss, but it's better than a $5,000 repair bill. Real owner stories. Let me share a few real stories from Honda owners who've dealt with this. Story 1. Sarah from Texas, 2018 Civic. Her car started losing coolant at 55,000 miles. No visible leaks. Dealership said it's normal. At 62,000 miles, white smoke appeared. Engine started misfiring. She brought it back, mentioned TSB 21-078, and demanded a leak-down test. Test confirmed block porosity. Honda replaced the engine block under warranty. $0 cost. Story 2. Mike from Ohio, 2017 CRV. He noticed coolant loss at 45,000 miles. Dealer topped it off and said, "Come back if it happens again." It happened again and again. At 58,000 miles, his engine overheated on the highway. Cylinder head warped from overheating. Honda initially denied warranty coverage, claiming lack of maintenance. He escalated to Honda Corporate, filed a NHTSA complaint, and threatened legal action. Honda covered the entire repair. New engine block, cylinder head, and gaskets. $7,500 repair. $0 cost. Story 3. Jennifer from California, 2019. Accord. Her car had 72,000 miles out of powertrain warranty. Engine developed misfires and coolant loss. Dealer quoted $6,200 for a new engine. She called Honda corporate, explained the TSB, and argued the defect existed before warranty expired but wasn't diagnosed. Honda agreed to cover 70% of the repair as goodwill. She paid $1,860 instead of $6,200. The lesson? Don't give up. Be persistent. Know your rights. How to protect yourself. If you own one of the affected Hondas, here's how to protect yourself from this defect. Protection. Step 1. Check your coolant level every month. Pop the hood. Check the reservoir. If it's dropping, you have a leak somewhere. Catch it early before major damage occurs. Protection. Step 2. Watch for white smoke. Every morning, start your car and watch the exhaust for the first minute. If you see white smoke, get it checked immediately. Protection. Step 3. Get an extended warranty. If you're buying a used Honda from these model years, buy an extended powertrain warranty. It'll cost $1,500 to $2,000, but it'll cover this defect if it happens. Protection Step 4. File a preventative NHTSA complaint. Even if your car isn't showing symptoms yet, file a complaint. The more complaints on record, the more likely Honda will be forced to issue a recall. Protection. Step 5. Keep all maintenance record. If you ever need to fight for warranty coverage, you'll need proof you maintain the car properly. Keep every oil change receipt, every service record. What Honda should be doing. Here's what Honda should do, but won't. They should issue a formal recall, notify all affected owners, inspect every car, and replace defective engine blocks proactively. That's what an ethical company would do. Instead, they're sweeping it under the rug, hoping most owners never find out. And that's why I'm making this video. Someone needs to hold them accountable. Final thoughts. Honda is hiding a massive engine defect. Porous engine blocks that leak coolant cause overheating and can destroy engines. They've issued an internal service bulletin, but they're not telling customers unless those customers specifically complain. If you own a 2016 to 2020 Civic, CR-V, Accord, or Insight, your engine might be defective right now. Watch for coolant loss, white smoke, and misfire. If you see symptoms, get to a Honda dealer immediately. Mention TSB 21-078. Demand a leak down test. Fight for warranty coverage. Don't let them brush you off. And if Honda refuses to help, escalate to corporate, file NHTSA complaints, and consider legal action. This is a manufacturing defect. You shouldn't have to pay for Honda's mistake. Spread the word. Share this video. Let other Honda owners know what's happening. The more people who know, the harder it is for Honda to hide. And if you're serious about keeping your Honda running strong for the long haul, don't forget to grab the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It's packed with every maintenance interval, fluid change schedule, and insider tip you need to get maximum life out of your engine. The link's in the description, and it's specifically designed for Honda owners who want their cars to last forever. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.